Let's go to Adrian. He's a Man United fan. All right, Aid?
Hi, mate. You all right?
Yeah, good.
Good.
What do you want to say?
Yeah. Biggest thing I've picked up from last night, and I don't think anyone else has picked up on, is that Declan Rice is not just not fit. He looks like he's absolutely out of his depth. He's by far our best midfielder by a long stretch, but I looked at him last night and he was touching his knees more than I've ever seen anyone, even you, Jamie.
Yeah, I did used to do that.
I didn't need to on that.
He does look a bit leggy. He looks tired. He's carrying an injury.
Not only that, Arsenal have played a lot of games this season.
Yeah,
16 games, and Declan hardly missed any.
I get that. But I looked at him, he just like, I can get when you're injured, but he just looks, when someone's out of breath, and it's like, you're fatigued. It's like, I get the fatigue, but it's like, you should be fitter than that.
No, but it ain't about fitness, is it? Because it ain't unfit, is he? He's not unfit, is he? He's played all season. So he ain't unfit. He's knackered, and he's carrying a knock. Like, he's carrying an injury. When you're I know, but the problem is you can't, can you? You need him in the side.
It's too important in that role.
Put Anderson in the deeper line, and then put Mainu in it if you need to. I know that sounds biased.
Well, Mainu ain't played a minute. He ain't played a minute, Mainu. So he ain't going to start him against Mexico, is he? He ain't played 1 minute of football.
Who's that?
Mainu.
No, but would you not agree that he might be a little bit better? Is the reason
I would not take Declan Rice out of the team. If Declan Rice says to me, I'm fit enough to play, he's playing.
I agree. I do agree with that, but at the same time, didn't Hurricane say?
Sorry, we lost you there, right? What Rice? What would you do with him?
No, I'd play him. You play him until he can't give you any more. He's a vital player, brilliant player. Set pieces, great deliveries, gets around.
Would you play Bellingham and Anderson as the 2 8s and 4, whatever you want to call them these days? Morgan Rogers is a 10.
Yeah, you could play that as well.
Or Eze come on the other day. I thought it looked all right.
Well, we do look all right when we change from 2 kind of defensive midfielding players.
Yeah.
And if we continue to play that way, then we're going to get the same results going through all the games where we're not really creating too much. We only looked excited, like I said, the last 20 minutes, when we changed from 2 midfielders to the 1 to then another attacking creativity player. And as soon as we do that, we look good. We look frightening.
Yeah.
So I think it's good to start the way we start, just in case, it's the
first 20 minutes.
First 20 minutes.
You don't want to be 2-0 down, do you?
You don't
want
want
to experiment. Let's experiment and play Morgan Rogers and Bellingham and 2-0 down.
So keep it all like that. But then as soon as you can picture the way the game's going, don't wait till 75. Half time. Make a change.
Let's go to Josh. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Josh?
How are we doing, boys?
Good, Josh. We're good. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, man, tricky one. I think the squad's like quite unbalanced. Like I was just saying to your guy before I come on, like starting with a goalkeeper, Pickford should be nowhere near the sticks, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, I think we should have just gone with James Trafford. I think he's all-round game. I think he's better on the ball. I think he's got better reflexes. I think he's more calm. I think he should have been the man to go and goal.
Listen, I don't disagree with Trafford being the future, right? I'm on board with you, Josh, with that one. But you ain't going to do that yet, are you? Like, you're not going to take Pickford out of the World Cup. He's been one of our most reliable players ever at competition football. There's no way that Tuchel was going to take him out of this team and put Trafford in there. That just wasn't going to happen.
Spain had done it.
I hear you, mate. I hear you, though, but I think he's a bit of a hothead. Like, I don't think he necessarily calms the defence in front of him. And I think you see that goal last night again, be it his near post. A lot of things went wrong in front of him, but you still expect a top-level keeper to... I mean, David Raya wouldn't have let that in for starters.
David Raya ain't even playing.
No, but do you know what I mean? Pickford's not that top-level goalkeeper that you need.
Well, he is a top-level goalkeeper.
He's a top-level goalkeeper.
He's a top-level goalkeeper. Come on.
I hear what he's saying.
Yeah. All right, let's move on, though. The right-back situation.
Yeah.
Right? Trent or Ben White should be there. I know Ben White got injured, but England fans are having a right go at him, but he'd be nailed on right back if he was fit.
Yeah, maybe.
At least then he could have a partnership and a link-up play with Saka and Nani.
Yeah, maybe.
Moving into midfield, right? Anderson should be nowhere near that team. Right, Declan Rice can hold that position in front of the defence on his own in that number 6 position. And then what you need in front, I'm surprised you boys aren't sort of saying this, but what you need in front is like two attacking midfielders to get on the ball, to dictate tempo, to play them little inside.
We literally just said that.
Just said that.
We literally just said that about Jude Bellingham and Morgan Rogers playing there. And
but this is my point, right? This is the big one. Jude Bellingham, for me, he's massively overrated. Massively overrated. You see that game last night, right? He doesn't put his foot on the ball enough. He don't dictate tempo. He don't control the game. He goes in and out of games. He's a massive, massive moments player. And you see, like, our midfield, we struggle to get on the ball. We struggle to progress.
You think Jude Bellingham's overrated?
I don't think you can have him in the midfield. For me, he's such a moments player.
So where'd you play him? Where'd you play him then?
I think you either put him up front McCain as a two-man up top.
Up front?
Play 4-4-2?
Yeah.
Let's go way back. Old school.
Listen.
Josh, what do you mean, mate? You don't play Jude Bellingham. He ain't centre forward.
Mate, listen, he roams anyway. He empties midfield.
No, he's from midfield. What he does, he runs behind, and those deep balls in. Hence why we got that first goal.
That's fine. So then just either play him off Kane in a 4-4-2.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. But when you want to rest and rotate Kane, put Kane on the bench and just put Jude up top on his own, because he's that sort of. I would not have him anywhere near that midfield.
What do you mean? Do you want to rest Kane now? You want to take Kane off and you want to play Bellingham up front?
No, Jay, just calm down. I reckon our midfield needs looking at, right? And we're looking at everyone else except Jude Bellingham. And he does not get on the ball enough.
Josh,
he does not get on the ball enough.
Josh, listen, Josh, I'm gonna have to let you go. I've got a break. I can't believe what he's come out of his mouth. Keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 33 44.